Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my channel, TFS consultant Paresh Joshi. Once again, let me repeat, TFS is Together for Sustainability, and we all are together because we want a sustainable future for our future generations. So let's talk about SDG 2. We have started a series on SDGs, which were finalized by United Nations in 2015 and which are to be achieved by 2030. We did have a discussion on SDG 1, which is no poverty. And that week we continued this on all social media channels of Paresh Joshi. Now this week we are going to talk about SDG 2, which is no hunger. Now we all know how critical and frustrating hunger is, but we don't know that every night 820 million people go to bed to sleep without having food. Isn't that a cause of worry? Yes, and that is the reason that United Nations has put this goal to be achieved by 2030. If we don't achieve, there will be a big issue. Because poverty and hunger are interrelated. More poverty, more hunger. And in this, the continents which are really vulnerable are Africa and Asia. I can say at least 60% of hunger issues and poverty issues are in these two continents. Though 40% of the population, global population, is engaged in agriculture, but things are worsening and the pandemic has made it more vulnerable. Because of pandemic, people were displaced. They were stuck at a place and could not move. But of course, kudos to the government of India that they provided the required food, the ration, to everybody for months and months. So government is doing all its duties to ensure that nobody remains hungry. Even if you see, government has been making provision in the schools for midday meals. There are several hundreds and thousands of schemes going on midday meals to the children. Let me tell you one thing. If the children are malnourished up to 2 years, they don't get adequate, sufficient energy and nutritious food for 2 years, they are prone to be ill or sick or poor health throughout their life. So it is most important that children are taken care of maximum. Now, what are the requirements, or what does this SDG 2 require? 3 things. End hunger by 2030, achieve food security, improve nutrition, and make agriculture sustainable. So, let us see if we can achieve this. What are the hindrances? What all prevents us from getting this? The biggest hurdle is climate change itself. Why? Droughts, floods, wildfires, they all force people to displace, to leave that place and go and find out something else. And this is where there is a big problem, that people remain hungry. War is another area where people are forced to get displaced and they remain hungry. The latest example we have seen is of Afghanistan. Several 100,000 of Afghans had to evacuate because of Taliban terror, and they were at the border of Pakistan, staying there hungry like beggars for days and days together. So let us worry about those guys. and let's see what we can do. This is 2022 and we all can make a resolution. I have made a resolution that yes, I and my wife stay separately. We are alone. We have a cook, a lady who comes and cooks for us. I have observed myself every day in the kitchen, there is some leftovers which goes into waste. I had called my cook 2 days back and I have told her, look, if we get lesser food than what we need, no problem. We don't mind, but ensure that no food is wasted. So ensure that you also take or make one resolution on this particular SDG and see that you can help the world, the global community, getting food, the nutritious food. Let us understand there are two types of nutritious food. One is undernourishing, another is overnourishing. There are people who are fat, obese, and take a lot of food, and there are people who don't get food. Government and NGOs have made arrangements that leftovers can be collected and distributed. That's a very good step. Government can take, NGOs can take, and even we can take. We can also share our food to others so that they remain with good appetite and stomach. For example, we give some food to watchmen, to our cook, to our maid, so that they don't remain hungry. So eliminating hunger is a big challenge. And let me tell you, the way population is growing, we will require 50% more food by 2050 if we don't act now. So let us work on this particular goal and see that we can help others in getting their hunger eliminated. I hope all of you would support me, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel so that we together can work on this and help our global community to eliminate hunger. Thank you very much. See you again.